Welcome sa zip9.com. In this video, tutuloy natin yung ating series about absolute value equations and inequalities. No? And recall from our previous video that the absolute value of a number is the number's distance from 0 on the number line. So pag sinabi natin absolute value of x is equal to 10, no? Ano ba yung number na 10 units away from 0? No? That number's distance from 0, no? Ano ba yung number na ang distance niya from 0 is 10 units, no? So if we draw the number line, we have if we draw the number line, we have 0 here, and the absolute value of x is a distance is 10 units away from 0. So pag ito ay 10 units dito, this is 10. So this is one of the answers, no? 10, and of course pwede rin tayo dito. Negative 10 is also 10 units away from 0. Ibig sabihin, the absolute value of x is equal to 10 means that x is equal to 10, or x is equal to negative 10. No? So the solution set, no? So meaning, the solution set, pag sinabi natin solution set, gagamit tayo ng set notation, to the absolute value of x equals 10 is negative 10 and 10. So gagamit tayo ng set notation. For number 2, we have the absolute value of x is equal to 0. So ano yung x natin dito? Ano ba ang number na 0 units away from 0? Okay. Obviously, this implies that x is equal to 0. No? So the solution set to absolute value of x is equal to 0 is simply 0. So 0 lang siya yung kanyang solution set. Pag solution set, ang ating notation syempre na ginagamit ay yung set notation. So kung naalala nyo, from our series on sets, pag sinabi nating sets, pag list of elements ang nilalagay natin, meron tayong curly brackets on both sides, and the elements are separated by the commas, no? So number 3, we have another example. What if the absolute value of x equals negative 7? Pwede ba to? Hindi siya pwede kasi pag sinabi natin, again, the absolute value of a number is the distance from 0, no? Pag pinag-uusapan natin ang distance sa math, no? Ang pinag-uusapan natin ay positive, no? Kasi wala namang distance sa negative. No? So, ibig sabihin, there is no solution. No? So, distance is never negative. Meaning, no solution. O the solution set, wala siyang solution. Solution set to the absolute value of x equals negative 7 is yan. Naalala niyo itong symbol na to. This is the null set, no? So empty set siya. Hindi siya ibig sabihin walang number na walang x na ang solution niya ay negative 7. Walang x na ang absolute value of x is equal to negative 7. Okay? So again, this is related to the previous video, no? Sabi natin from the previous video, the absolute value of a number is positive katulad nito at saka 0 lang. Hindi tayo pwede magkaroon ng negative. No? So, pag nag-absolute value tayo, at may equal sign tayo, dapat yung nandito positive siya. So, kagaya nito, tsaka gaya nito. Of course, x can be negative, but the absolute value of x is always positive or 0. Okay? So, To summarize, ibig sabihin niyan, the absolute value of x, no, is equal to x, no, if it's positive, 0 if x is equal to 0, and negative x if x is less than 0. Ano ibig sabihin itong negative x? If x is less than 0, meaning pag ang x mo ay negative, parang negative 3. So, if x is negative 3, pag nilagay natin siya dito, absolute value of negative 3 is equal to the negative of negative 3. Remember, ang x natin ay negative 3, no? So, the negative, pwede siguro ibahin natin yung kulay para makita natin. Ito yung negative x, ito yung negative, ito yung x natin, no? Kaya, it will make the negative value equal to positive kasi magdo-double negative siya dito. Okay? Okay, so nagets nyo? This is, our x is negative 3. Pero, since less than 0 yung x natin, maglalagay siya ng negative sa labas, no? So, the negative of negative 3 is equal to positive 3. So, ito actually yung definition ng absolute value. Pag nag-higher math na kayo, and usually nga nilalagay nila yan sa, if you're familiar with the piecewise notation, so ginaganyan nila yan, no? So, it's x if x is greater than 0, 0 if x is equal to 0, and negative x if x is less than 0. Okay? So, yeah. Familiarize nyo yung inyong familiarize nyo dito sa piecewise notation yung familiarize yourself with this notation kasi usually ginagamit din yan, no? Sa mga higher math, usually ginagamit ito. Pagdating nyo na ng calculus or ng pre-calculus, I think this notation is already used. Okay, so that's it. I hope meron ka na sa video na to. Gusto ko invite sa ating YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/user/sipnayanbh, and please like our Facebook page sa facebook.com/sipnayanbh, and of course, pwede kayong pumunta sa ating website, sipnayan.com. Please like our videos and share it with your friends. Maraming salamat. See you in the next tutorial.